Alright, there we go. Waiting for that to happen. Okay, so let me open the book. Is there something about... this is the gym book. I want the, this book. There we go. I wondered if there was something about... change? Or memory. It could be memory. Shadowhold. I guess it could be under curses. If I don't find it under... You know what? We'll check curses. I bet you anything it's just under the curse category. Purifying. A small gemstone known as the Eye is placed in strong liquid, usually is potent. Small tokens such as rings, amulets, or liquids fell into a circle of the moon. It cleanse some impurities, impure curses, or hexes, of course. Of course, there's a limit to its effectiveness. Okay, so there's that. So that could be something. Known as the Eye, it is placed in a strong-smelling liquid. Yeah, I think this is the same one. No, it's different. A full swimmer and cleanse of the impurities. Of course, it's limited. And... oh, it's this one, sorry. Used to be revealed as an effect of Black Heart Curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the producing, drawing the curse from the body over a course of several hours. The instrument is made using a dried pod. Okay. Okay, so... we can have something that theoretically works, or something that actually works. Can bring you good fortune. Sharp aroma. I wonder if I need to go talk to the alchemist about this, or the strange horticulturist. Let me go see about going to the horticulturist. Maybe I could talk to the horticulturist and get the plant from them. I could use the rest, but there's work to be done. Okay, well, I thought maybe we can go get plants from them. That's why I was asking. Black Heart Curse. Form to produce drawing curses from the body for several hours. Okay, yeah, so it's one of the mugs. I just don't remember which one. I guess I could just find out. I think this one. Okay. We do have this. Hold up. But I don't have the siphon. I have the curse, the other thing. Maybe that's what he wants. It's just the curse cure. Because I have this, but I don't know if I have the lamb siphon. Black Heart Curse. Okay, does it say? I guess it's Black Heart. Doesn't really tell me much. Maybe he doesn't have the Black Heart Curse, and he just needs this? I don't know. Maybe we'll just give him this? No, he needs the other one, okay. Okay, well, it doesn't help me any. I should be clipboard that's set on the counter open and rotate the wheel to bring it up to get a better look. What? I should... That? Wait, what was that? I should get the cupboard set in the counter open. I can rotate the wheel to bring it up and get a better look. Yeah, I see that. But it doesn't really help me much, does it? Wait, hold up. I can push this? Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know that. Okay, that's a cool little thing. I didn't even try to push it. Oh, it's like an one and all key. That's cool, okay? I like that. Did it make it difficult for me? Yes. Do I care? Not really. This is the one thing. Oh, that's definitely it. The curses and their effects. Okay. This is a handwritten book. This is terrifying. Okay. We'll pull out the skin book because it looks like it's made of either really bad paper or possibly human skin. Or pig skins, depending on the history. Most likely pig skins. Easier to acquire. The heart of the suffering feels constricted as though it's been through a clamp and a vice. The skin is pale, cold. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have that. So it's not the black heart one. Characteristics by a necrosis of the flesh. Ew! The infliction will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Ew. Breath of life. Those who are affected appear to be be able to breathe normally. Appear to breathe normal. They feel as though they are choking. Oh, that's horrible. Imagine having the sensation of choking, but still being able to breathe. That's worse. That's really horrible. It's like, cause as someone who's asthmatic, that's my nightmare. Like, it's horrible when your breath stops, but like, I had a classmate one time ask me, they're like, do you stop breathing fully? I'm like, it doesn't happen like that. When I have an asthma attack, it's like I'm being constricted. Like, I feel like something is wrapped around my ribs and is squeezing. So I only have so much air that gets in, but not much. You know? So when I put my inhaler in, and I'd have an emergency inhaler, it would loosen up the my lungs and stuff. Because for me, my thing is that my bronchial tubes would close up real aggressively, and those are the little tubes in your lungs that actually ventilate everything in. So it's like having like your throat close up, but in the lower in your chest. It's specifically where your lungs and stuff are. So I said it's kind of like having an allergic reaction to something where you feel like, because she had a pregnant allergy, where like you feel like your throat's closing in, and it's pretty aggressive. And sometimes it's really quick, and sometimes it's not. But you can still breathe, but if you don't get your inhaler or get your medicine in, you'll stop breathing, obviously. I think it's worse having an asthma attack when I was sleeping than it was when I was awake. My classmates are like, why? You wouldn't, how, like, because they were curious more anything than anything. I said, there's nothing, it's worse because when you wake up and you can't breathe because you're having an asthma attack, it's terrifying because you have to suddenly wake up and tell your body to move. I've stumbled out of bed as a kid a few times, and I still remember it vividly. Like when it happened, where it happened, on some of them. There's probably been a few other times I've had it happen, but I can remember 2 cases in my mind where that happened. It's horrifying. You're disoriented. You scrambling around to get to your parent because my mom would have my medicine. Because I was little at the time. I was like in elementary school, so like really low elementary school, like kindergarten, first grade level. So I wasn't responsible to hold on to my own asthma, like my inhaler. And there's a certain point where they can't give you an inhaler at the time, or at least when I was growing up, they couldn't give you an inhaler as an infant. I've had it since I was 9 months old. Now as an adult, I've kind of grown out of it for the most part. I still have some issues sometimes when I get sick, but it's more like lung weakness than it is asthma. But I always put on my paperwork just in case, because you never know, it can come back. It can go away and it can come back too, depending on you. Anyways, but it's horrifying. I remember scrambling out of bed and being unable to breathe and having to speak between every word. I'd be like, Mom, I need an inhaler, or I need something. I think when I was when I was scrambling to get to her room, to mom and dad's room, I remember instead of saying inhaler because it took too much to say, I said, I need smoke. I need puff. Because it like poof up and make this big cloud of air because my mom had a machine. Because I wasn't really allowed an inhaler at the time because, again, young. And I was too small for the doctor to feel comfortable giving me one. But my mom had this big thing that had water in it. It was a purifier. And she took the medicine, that like vapor rub that you'd rub up on your chest, and she put it on that, and she'd rub it in there, and it worked the same way. Or it was either that or some kind of medicine gel that the doctor gave her for when I was little. And she was like, when I was an infant, it would open my passageways up and stuff. So she got that set up in the living room and sat there with me, and I felt so bad because it was so morning. It had barely turned like lit up outside. It was a day off, and I felt bad for my mom because I woke her up in a panic because it scared me so much. But like I said, it's really bad. Like I don't wish that on anyone. Burning blood. The subject has the sensation of burning from inside. It rarely survives, and those that do never fully recover. Damn, that's horrible. Okay, that's bad. It's like having heartburn, but worse. It's very much worse. Poison of the mind. Okay. They suffer from this curse, speaking of increasingly vivid nightmares. Okay, so it could be that. Marked by a telltale blue hint to the eyes, those under their curses are plagued by waking hallucinations. Damn. Effects of the mouth and tongue, so speech becomes impossible. Okay, so I think it's probably this one. Suffer from the curse of it. Okay. Nothing remarkable. Something hollow, trapped inside. Hard. Thin and delicate. Yeah. Just curious. I wanted to see if that would matter, but I think it will matter eventually. I should take these out and see about closing that up. Do I need to take that out? No, I guess it's just permanently in there now. It's just permanently part of it. The all-powerful key. I can move that. Cool. So it's nocturnal. So it's this one. It needs something with this symbol on it. Alright, is that what I'm getting from that? I wish I should write these, like, symbols down at one point by myself, because it's so hard to try and remember them and then come back to the book all the time for symbols. I think it'd be better if I wrote it down. Did it say anything about cures? Okay, so maybe my book here tells me about it. We'll see. Yeah, okay. These items cause mental fog and a withering of intelligence and thoughts. They slowly work to reveal several hours. They prolong use. They can cause whites of the eyes. Okay, that's not that. So it's not that. Sleep vessel. What is it? Okay. Helps people to stay awake beyond their limits. No. That's not the one we're needing. I like how, like, the guy's sitting there patiently while I'm looking through books and, like, being like, what do I need? Sometimes these features, carved shapes are both, they will indeed, the form itself often having connection to the moon. These carving tomes are commonly known as hearts, and it can be used to imbue the sentiment of feelings such as love and recall the feelings. We do have this. Do I need to give that to him? That's the only thing that sounds like it's nice. I don't know. It didn't really give me cures. It just kind of told me what the curse was. Actually, nah, we'll just do that. It's fine. We'll keep trying for a cat. Okay, that works. Oh, now we're getting all kinds of cats. I see how it is now. Okay. I wanted to let the game just make the decision. Now the game's making a liar of me. It's giving me all kinds of cats and moons. Wouldn't do it earlier. Okay. See how it is, game. Okay, okay, so these ones are done. I don't really want to do that. There we go. I forgot that I have to, like, close that. Okay. So I forgot how to remove that. Okay, so... Pretty sure I tried to look at that. Maybe... Nightmares? Yeah. Okay, so we need the sleep vessel. Let's see. I had this. I can still. I should consult my books of curses. I did. It sounds like the notice sign. I should look up that in the index books. I also did that. The moonstone in the name sounds like a promising clue. What? Moonstone in what? What? Okay. Where did I get that information? Let me check. I want to fucking know. Didn't see it there. Nothing about a moonstone. Then talks about the moon, like, heart and stuff. That could be where they got that information from. This one mentions the disciplines. But that still doesn't help me any. All it means is that maybe it has a stone in it. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Also, I kind of wish the pages were numbered, so I could tell when the book ended and when it didn't. Because there's so many books to keep track of. Okay. I think this is a moonstone in this. With a guardian, it features a moonstone, a cat. That can be considered a fortune guardian. Fortune guardian? From where does... You know what? I don't give a shit. I found it. It's all that matters. There's so many books to try and keep track of. Veronica. Oh no, Verona. Sorry, Verona. There's not much that can be unsettle me these days. But I found something at that hall that I'd rather I hadn't. In the ceiling where I found those two poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mass that was oozing from the rock itself. Ew. It seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. Oh god, that's horrible. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the cult. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the cult without a... Okay, so she gave me a straight answer, so I'll try to find her what she wants. Now, I know that's on this category. I've seen it several times. So she wants a navigation tool. Protects against insanity and in all forms. These items, like the Mai itself, are not well understood. Okay, that doesn't really help, but okay. Insanity. I think there's a symbol for that, isn't there? Insanity. Okay. I think that's the symbol we need. Do we have any jewels that protect against insanity? Okay. Fire, light, and life. Contentment. Water. Earth and nature. Peace and safety. So it could be a dark purple stone on it if there's a stone. A sight of sight. Mind and body. Could be anchor. Could be this. Like an anchor between mind and body. Night, darkness, okay. Sort of death and decay. It grows on iron coffers. It's overload. Okay. So, it needs to be... It needs to have this symbol on it. A sense of cracking energy in the depths of my mind. Okay. This one could be it. We'll try it first. Because it's got that symbol right on it. There's a feature of the symbol of protection against surrounding the symbols of insanity, hitting its protective properties. Yep. It also is the only thing that makes you feel like your brain's electrified. Though I feel like electrification on your brain doesn't seem like something that I would find safe or feel safe having. But you know what? Ain't my business, right? Ain't my business, ain't my problem. She's content, she's safe going into wherever she's going, so whatever. One more cat for the cat. It's good to see you back, my man. I think we still get the cat back no matter what. I just don't want to, like, give in to her demands. He tried to use the diving hook on his partner as he went down, has done on himself, but he could not find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. So he tried to save him, but couldn't get him to keep his mind safe. Oh, we're gonna go to the church now, huh? Is that what this is? Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, does this mean I have to play with the clock now? Does this mean I have to go here? Yeah, okay. It's a new moon. Oh, hold up. Below the moon that does not shine, there is no mark on my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. So you need to be bare, and your neighbors needs to have a cross on you. I think I just found it by chance, because you're bare. You have no one... I mean, there's also this one... I feel like this one might be the one. Yep. I had a feeling. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there is something else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface, and suddenly I see it. Tucked away in a natural crack in the rock, a stone tome. This is what I came for. Oh, it's kind of cool looking. I like it. It looks like a little man. Okay, cool. I'm good at these hints, at least, when it comes to the map. Some of them are a little harder, but that's okay. Okay, so this, I think, is having to do with the book. This book. So, give me the curse book. So, oh, I can actually keep it on the table, open on things. Okay, cool. Blank by sealed objects made from silver. Because a force is okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. Oh, good. So I can read books normally. I have to just have it on my table. So if I'm okay, that makes a lot more sense as to why I have a harder time with the books over here. I'm gonna leave. I think we're gonna take the symbol ones and put over here, and we'll leave curses over here, and we'll take the gem one out. Put it here. Actually, hold up. Maybe I should do it the other way around. Maybe I should bring this here over. It has more context in it, right? Yeah, this book should be left on my table. It's got more context to it. Everything else is kind of not as deeply context. It's not bad. It's just not, like, a lot in it. They're limited on pages, but the artifact book is thicker, and I have a harder time trying to constantly fight with it being a standing book. So this might help. Yeah, I still haven't figured out these things. We'll figure it out eventually. Hello. Oh, you look beautiful. I have traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I have read stories of the deer and of the old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. I tend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Oh. I think I have that. I think that I have unlocked it. I just can't remember where I have put it. Maybe. If not, then I have seen it in the information. Sorry, I was reading that one. Okay. So she wants the eye of it. Which I think would be under this. Yeah, it'd be eye attempt right here. Cool. Okay, so I haven't figured this one out because there's no check mark here. Known as the Eye of the Forest, this ancient artifact enables those want to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is aligned at Elige that itself wielded this the eye. It has hard to come by. They are powerful and cannot be used carelessly. Is it this that has like the eye on it? Just thought I would check. Because it seems like the most obvious. Okay. So it should be one of the items that he is. Oh, I bet you anything. Has this been identified? No. Yep. Using the index on the book, I could find a sketch of the senator holding the item. Yep. Looking very similar to the one. Jadestone, eye, stone of nature, hints at the connection. I do good with the pictures. If I don't have the pictures, I'm not very good. Okay. Much better. Having the book here was not much better than that. I probably should just put this away, because if I need to travel, I had to go there anyways, so seeing the map doesn't help me right now. Alright, I want to do one more customer. No. I won't do it. We can't spoil ourselves too much. Alright, so we're going to switch games now. We're going to go to Guild Wars 1.
And we can just dance the night